Hey guys, Nylon here, and welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft PvP series. And today's going to be a very special episode, and no, it's not because it's episode 69. I know I'm going to get some comments about that, but as you guys can see here, we are building a grinder, and we have not had a grinder in forever on this map. I don't even think we've had a grinder before on this map, and we are in much need of one. So I've been working on digging this out for the past few days here. It's obviously not going to be the best grinder that you can make on the server by any means, just because I'm the only one in my faction, so I'm only able to claim a certain amount of land, and I think I've claimed like the maximum amount for the best protection of the base. I think I've claimed 9 out of 10 chunks that I'm able to claim, just because I only have 10 power because I'm the only one in the faction. So basically I just did /f space claim, and then my faction name, Nylon PvPs, and then the radius of 2. And I've marked out the borders here, so if we cross over here, that is the wilderness, and it's basically the same all the way around. Where you see the cobblestone is where you can start cannoning the base if you ever do find this. Hopefully I won't give out the coordinates accidentally with the F map. I actually had to record this clip a few times here because I left /f map on, so that was not too good. But we're going to get going here and start working on well, we basically got the outline done here. As you can see, it's taken me a while to dig this out, but what we're going to be working on now is kind of the protection of the base, because I've got 2 water buckets here. We're going to start laying down the water, and I do have a home set down at the bottom so we can place these half slabs. It's just going to be a 1-layered water base, so it's going to be pretty easy to get in with a hybrid cannon, but we're not going to keep anything in here other than our spawners. Which is going to be spawning the cave spiders. It's a cave spider spawner, by the way, if you guys didn't know. If I do /e chest, I'll show you guys how many cave spider spawners I have. I have a total of 10. I'll probably just put in all the spawners I have, just because, let's put that there, but just because it doesn't really matter. We just want to get as many drops as we can and sell those to the shop. So we will have a total of 18 spawners, I think. Yep, that's 18 right there. Oh god, that just somehow shot off there. Alright guys, let's do /home bottom. Let's go get those cave spider spawners quickly before clear lag kicks in. What the heck? I'm not even sure how that happened. We need to get in here and grab those spawners. But yeah, this is my home bottom here. You can see I've marked out the middle with 4 cobblestone here. But if you couldn't already tell, this is going to be where the water layer is. We're going to go ahead and mine this out and then lay down some half slabs because that's our #1 priority right now. We got to get the security layers in this base, or I guess it's only 1 security layer. Well, this isn't even a security layer, so never mind. Just the water layers in, so we don't have people just TNTing straight into the base. I was thinking of doing, yeah, how are we going to do this? It's going to be tough. Let's see here. I'm going to do /home bottom so we can get out of here, because I want to layer this with all half slabs, top to bottom, or not top to bottom, just all along the ground here. As you can see, there is bedrock, so we're going to have to place it over that because we are at ground level here. So what we're going to be doing, so we're really just going to be placing half slabs on every piece of bedrock we see here. We're going to be digging all this out and then placing half slabs down, and then we're going to put water over this going all the way down here. Now, I don't think I've explained how this spawner is going to work, so I might as well do that now while we are building this. So what's going to happen is all the cave spiders are going to spawn up there. I'm just going to be walking around at the top of the base, and they will fall a couple, no, not a couple hundred, like 50 or so blocks to their death, and then we'll gather all their loot and sell that to the shop. Now I'm hoping that will work out nicely. I haven't yet built a grinder like this on the server, so I guess I'm just winging it here. I mean, I've seen a few people's grinders, and I'm assuming this is the best way to do one of these. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're just going for drops here. We're not going for EXP or anything. I just wanted to give you guys an idea of some sort of grinder you can make on the server, because we haven't really done that on the series, yet. I feel like this is probably one of the best times to do it. Oh, we're gonna have to, I think we are. Oh, never mind, we can get up here. Let's do this. This is going to get annoying with just placing half slabs everywhere. I'm not even going to place it on this. Or actually, I have to. Damn it. Let's place it here, /home bottom. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to keep on placing these half slabs around, and I will be back when I've pretty much filled up all of this bedrock with half slabs, and then we will go ahead and lay the water layer down. So I finished up putting the half slabs down on the bottom layer there, and the next thing that we're going to need to do is place water all over the top of the base and have it run down the sides here to prevent a regular cannon. Obviously, some of the hybrid cannons that you see in my videos will be able to get through this base fairly easily just because the claims are not too good, and one hybrid shot, break the half slab, and you're pretty much into the base. So I wouldn't recommend building this if you're going to put tons of chests in here. Again, I'm just going to be putting a few spawners. Well, actually, I'm putting around 18, I think it is. So, I mean, you could TNT those, but it's really not the end of the world because we can go and get some more of those at the shop. But yeah, we're going to keep on building this layer here. I think we're going to go ahead and put half slabs on top of this too, just because I don't want people having an easy hybrid shot on here. So we're going to try to prevent that a little bit just by placing a few half slabs on the top. I'm going to put dirt here so we know that this is the middle. We're going to keep on building this around here. And now hopefully you guys enjoy the little bit of change of pace because we've been doing raiding, PvP, then raiding again, and then raiding again. So I hope you guys will be enjoying this sort of building episode when we build this grinder. It's probably one of the best grinders I'm going to build so far in the series. After the reset, oh, our base is going to be insane. I can tell you guys right now, after the reset, this series is about to go insane. I just said insane twice there, now 3 times, so I'm going to stop saying that. But it's going to be really awesome after the reset. And if you guys are wondering when the reset is, there's really no official date right now. It's really just up to Mojang at the moment. Once they update to 1.8, we're going to start preparing to reset the map. And that's probably going to be in the next month or so. So it's not too long. But I feel like we could get a grinder here before the map resets, so we can make a little bit more money and do some more raids, because obviously that TNT that we're buying does cost a lot of money. So let's see here. The next thing that we're going to do is place a layer of half slabs. And I've been told in the comments to speed up the cannoning part of the video. I thought that it would be pretty entertaining to watch me blow up a base. But I guess like over the course of 10 minutes watching me cannon a base probably gets a little bit boring. So yeah, I will take that suggestion into mind. The next time we do a raid that has a lot of cannoning involved, I'll be sure to cut some of that out. I usually do, but the past few episodes, if I did cut the cannoning out, it would be a little bit short because the raiding part of it didn't really take too long, like taking the items out of the base. So it's really up to you guys. You can obviously fast forward through it yourself, or if you'd like, I can do that for you and just cut the clip out. But yeah, it's really up to you guys. Leave a comment what your guys' opinion is on that. I've already seen one comment saying they want to see it sped up. So obviously I'm going to take that into consideration. We're going to keep on putting the half slabs down here, and then we're going to go ahead and put the water on top. And I can't tell you how helpful the command /p time day is, because I hate building in the night. I don't know, it's just something about I don't know, the darkness out. It just feels weird building, like I can't see everything well. But in the daytime, it's really nice just to look, or it's a lot better just to look at the base, or the grinder in this case. Let's see here. Yep, we're going to be able to place the water down now. So I do need a pillar up here. I'm going to put a half slab so we can jump up and down. I'm going to make an infinite spring right here real quickly. Again, this is the border of our base, so no one's going to be able to build a cannon until they get to right here, which is kind of pathetic, to say the least. But I think it will do. I don't think anyone's going to really come to this base before the reset happens. So I think we'll probably be able to withstand pretty far, or at least a little while. I'm hoping this doesn't get raided like next episode, because I'm guessing no one's going to be running around here anytime soon, because this place is pretty far out. So we're going to keep on doing this. I could make an anti-hybrid roof, couldn't I? could be an option, but I don't think it would really make a difference because they can just get in through the side. So we're just going to do this for now. We'll do that as we progress through the series. I'll show you guys a little bit more reinforced bases. One of the best bases I think I built was probably on Controller. If you guys watched that series, that was probably one of the best bases I've built. Let's go ahead and keep getting this water here. It's going to take a little bit of time to actually place all. Oh man, put that back. To actually place all this water. Hopefully, there's a chain reaction that's going to start, and all the water source blocks are going to turn. Here, let's see. Place one over here, one over there. Yeah, I don't know if it does it over half slabs. Who knows? Let's get back over here, grab some more water. The next thing that we're going to do after this is actually work on the interior of the grinder, and we're probably just going to do the basic outline of it. I don't think we're going to finish the entire interior of the grinder this episode. So we'll probably do that a little bit later on. Let's go ahead and what I mean by later on is I mean next episode. Because I do want to get a sand layer around this base too, just so it takes them a little bit longer to raid it. If I do a sand layer all the way to sky limit, it's going to take them quite a bit of time to actually cannon into here. So I'm going to finish placing this water here, and I'm going to get an idea of how I want the interior of the grinder to look and where I want to place the spawners, and I will be back when all of that is ready. Okay guys, so I am back again, and I have finally finished putting all the water on the top of the base, and I've dug my way into the top here. So this is the layer, and then above that is the half slab layer, and I'm going to be using nether bricks to build sort of the interior of this. We're going to be crafting some fences here in a second, or maybe, let's see, we could use the cobblestone wall here instead of fences, and I think that will look a lot nicer. Yeah, that will definitely look a lot nicer here. So this is going to be our viewing area for watching all of these mobs spawn. So let's see, I did put the spawners in my ender chest here. So what we're going to be doing next is, as you can see, we're at the top of the base now. We're going to be making the fall here. And what I mean by that is we're going to be placing the layer where all the mobs are going to fall and die. I don't think it's going to be the bottom there, because that's quite a long drop. I think we're going to build it somewhere in between there. We're going to need to be able to get down there though. So I'm going to place some water here. And as you can see, we've marked out the area where the spawners are going to be going. In the middle with some dirt. I think that might be moved over a little bit more just because we're taking up 2 here, so it might be moved 2 back over there. But we're going to set home here first. It's going to be called /home space top, I think. Let's go ahead and do that. And actually it'd be /home space watch because home space top is out there, and I'd like to keep that home just in case we want to fight anybody who's trying to raid us. So let's see here. We're going to take this water down, ride this all the way down here. We can catch this. So yeah, as you can see, this is the bottom layer here. I'm going to light this up just so you guys can see. I've only been able to make a couple of torches, and yeah, we can't really see much down here at all. So let's see, I think we're going to pillar up just a few blocks. Let's see here, let's get our cobblestone out. I'm going to pillar up just a few blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that should be enough. And then we're going to start the layer here where they're all going to be falling. Eventually it's going to be replaced with the iron bars and the cobblestone walls, but just for the purpose of this episode, I just want to get everything working, and then we'll work on the details of it later. But yeah, we're going to be switching these up for cobblestone walls and iron bars later on. But first we're going to place it with this just so I can show you guys the setup we're going to be having for killing all the mobs. I think this is going to be spaced out into 2 episodes of building. For those of you who don't like watching me build, I'm sorry. But we've got to do this sometime, because without a grinder we're not going to be making any more money. I've pretty much used up all the money that I've got for my kit. Let's build this. Go ahead and try to light this up fairly well so you guys can see. Because I know it's dark down here and we're not building with that. What am I doing? Let's take that out and start building here. I think we can get this done really quickly here. Just build this quick. There we go. So as I said, this is going to be where the iron bars and the cobblestone walls are going to be going. So the loot will fall between them. and then down there will be our collection room with a bunch of water currents, bringing all the loot to one central location. Let's keep on building this here. And I'm really hoping that this does not get raided by next episode. I think the next Mineage PvP episode is on... Today is Tuesday, so... Wait, yeah. So the next Mineage PvP episode will be on Thursday. Let's keep on building here. Put these down. I'm going to light this up a little bit more. Do we have any more torches? That's the question. It's the question of the day. Do we have any more torches? We'll just take this, put it over here so we can see a little bit better. I think that should light up most of it. These, this netherrack here, it does absorb most of the light, just because it's such a dark color. So I think we'll place this right here. Should be good. So now we can't actually see the spawners from here, but we're gonna go ahead and place the spawners now. So I'm gonna do /e chest. We're gonna grab all of these guys, because this is where we're gonna be placing. And I'm gonna set home bottom down here. /set home bottom /home top. And that guy just said he saw me in chat. I hope he didn't see me, because of that, if he sees me right now, that means he's somewhere near my base. Are we going to /home watch? What? Did I not set a home watch? Oh god. Oh, did I already set my home limit /home watch? /home top. Can we get there, or did this not work last time? Let's see here. We're gonna check this out. Okay, so I think we're gonna have to, oh, never mind, we're up here. So all we have to do is find the right location where I dug in last time, which I think is just right over here, because that's where I built the water source. So we're gonna dig into here real quickly. Oh, we probably shouldn't be doing this underwater. But here we go. And we are in. Let's place these two back, and I have to delete a home here because I think I've set my maximum amount home /home/del home raid 2 del home raid 1 /set home watch. Wait 3 seconds. Here we go. We're gonna set this home here, and we're gonna start placing the actual spawners. Now we can't have this lit up here. Just for the video, I'm gonna have it lit up though, just so you guys can see the actual spawners, because it's gonna be hard to see in here as it is. So we're gonna start pillaring over here. I'm expecting to die right now, because these are gonna be spawning spiders everywhere, and yeah, you guys probably can infer what's going to happen after this. Let's place this here because I need to move this over one, just so the spawning rate's a little bit better. And there we go. So now we're going to be placing the spawners. I'm going to start off with the cave spider just because they can't shoot arrows. I'm going to place the skeletons a little bit lower down so they can't shoot at me. Let's go ahead and place these. And as you can see, it's already taken shape here. You can see all the cave spiders dropping. There we go. And I'm not sure if this is the most efficient design. Eventually we'll work out some of the flaws with it. Just going to start placing all of these. I think it's probably better to space the spawners out rather than having them all in a cluster right here. Oh god, they're not dying. That's because the water's there. They would be dying. Most definitely. At least I hope so. Let's do... Oh no, I set home watch up here. What am I doing? Let's get back up here because I think I might have a few more spawners in my ender chest. Or did I take all of them out? I can't remember. /e chest. See here. Yep, it looks like I've grabbed all the spawners out of my ender chest. So we're going to remove this. I'm going to hit you off here. Get off here, spider. Yep, they're both off. And we're going to go ahead and remove pretty much all of that. Let's place this cobblestone wall back. And yeah, we've basically got a pillar of spawners here. And I just hit that spider. We're going to hope that this will work out really, really nicely. I'm going to see here. We're going to make a little bit of a watching area here and see. Oh no, the water's taking so long to drain that all those mobs are just piling up down there. That is not good. I'm hoping that this should be a long enough fall for them. We have to wait for that water. The reason I put the water there is just so if I did fall, I wouldn't actually die. So it didn't really help me at all because I did not fall, and all these mobs are just piling up down there. But we're going to see in a second. Oh god, that is really, really nice. Do you see how many mobs are spawning from that? That is a ton right there. So it seems to be a fairly efficient design. If you're trying to get drops on the server, this is definitely the way to go in my opinion. I could space out the spawners like I said. I think I might do that a little bit later on, but we're going to see here if this actually works. Will those skeletons die? They definitely will. Everything is dying. Yep, that's the way to go. We're going to go down there. I'm going to try to kill off some of those mobs that are down there just for fun. /home bottom. Do I have that yet? I think I have a home bottom. It just might not be in there. Oh, never mind, it is. Holy crap, that's a ton of mobs here. Let's kill all these guys off and get all their drops. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to log an alt into the server. Have them stand on the bottom here. Or no, I'm going to have one of the alts stand at the bottom here. And then I'll have this character stand at the top. And we'll have all the water streams leading into one central location. The guy at the bottom will pick up all the loot. And the guy at the top will be having all the mob spawns. So we're going to kill off all these guys. And next episode, we will finally be able to build the collection room. And I think that will be a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. Because I feel like that will be better to watch than this episode. Because, I don't know, just something about water streams. I just love like how the water streams carry all the loot to a central location. And all these spiders are just piling up here. Let's kill all these guys real quickly. It's amazing how many we've got in such little time here. So it looks like that's everything. Let's go ahead and eat some food. I know, I hope this episode wasn't too boring for you guys. I tried to make it entertaining as possible. We're going to kill the rest of these guys off. Then we're going to head to the top for one last look at all the mobs spawning here. I think we're missing a torch. Where did the torch go? We're going to have to light this up a little bit better. Next episode, we might put glowstone all around the collection room. So I'm going to do /home watch here. We're going to watch a few more mobs spawn. And I think we're going to call it an episode. As I said, next episode, we're going to be working on the iron bar. And what just happened? Oh, I said home watch there. Yep, we're not going to be able to get to the top this episode. But you guys get the point. All the mobs are going to spawn. They're going to fall to their death. And we're going to be getting all the loot. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed. And if you did, remember to hit that like button as it really does help out this series. Let's try to get this episode up to 1,500 likes just because we have not built a grinder in this series yet. I think this is a good grinder we built here. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. But again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next time.